What if I told you that a simple habit, something as small as biting your fingernails, could reveal a lot more about your mind than you think? You've probably seen it before. Someone sitting quietly, then unconsciously bringing their fingers to their mouth. Maybe that someone is you. It seems harmless, right? Just a nervous habit. But psychology tells a much deeper story. Nail biting, also known as onychophagia, is actually classified by psychologists as a body-focused repetitive behavior. And here's something surprising. Studies suggest that between 20 to 30% of the general population engages in nail biting, with the number rising to nearly 45% among teenagers. That's almost half. So if you do it, you're definitely not alone. But why do people bite their nails? At the surface level, most people assume it's just anxiety. And yes, anxiety is a big part of it. When you're stressed, your brain looks for ways to cope, quick, repetitive actions that give a sense of relief. Nail biting becomes a kind of self-soothing mechanism, like your mind hitting a pause button during pressure. But here's where it gets interesting. Research from psychologists, including studies published in the Journal of Behavior Therapy and Experimental Psychiatry, suggests that nail biting isn't just about nervousness. It's also strongly linked to perfectionism. That's right. People who bite their nails are often highly driven individuals. They tend to feel frustrated when things aren't going the way they want, when they're bored, stuck, or dissatisfied. Nail biting becomes an outlet for that internal tension. So, in a strange way, this habit is not just about weakness. It can actually reflect a mind that is constantly seeking improvement. Think about that for a second. Your habit might not be a flaw, it might be a signal. A signal that your brain is active, that you care, that you're striving for something better, even if it sometimes comes out in ways you don't fully understand. But here's the challenge. While nail biting may provide temporary relief, it doesn't actually solve the underlying stress or frustration. In fact, over time, it can reinforce a cycle where your brain becomes dependent on that behavior to cope. And that's where awareness becomes powerful, because the moment you become aware of why you're doing something, you begin to take back control. Psychologists often recommend something called habit reversal training. It sounds complex, but the idea is simple. You replace the unwanted behavior with a different action, something that interrupts the pattern. For example, the moment you feel the urge to bite your nails, you could clench your fist, play with a pen, or even take a deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. It may feel small, but these interruptions gradually rewire your brain. And here's something encouraging. Research shows that people who actively work on these habits can significantly reduce them within weeks. Weeks. That means change is not some distant goal, it's actually within reach. But beyond techniques, there's something even deeper you need to understand. Your habits don't define you. It's easy to look at something like nail biting and think, I lack discipline or something is wrong with me. But that's not true. This habit developed for a reason. At some points, it helped you cope, even if only temporarily. So instead of judging yourself, try understanding yourself. Ask yourself, when do I do this the most? Is it when I'm stressed, bored, overthinking? Because every answer you find is a step closer to freedom. And here's the motivational part most people don't talk about. The same mind that created this habit is the same mind that can break it. You already have the awareness. You already have the ability. What you need is consistency. Small wins, one moment at a time. Maybe today you stop yourself once, tomorrow twice. Over time, those small victories start to build momentum, and eventually, what once felt automatic becomes optional. Imagine that. A habit that used to control you, now something you consciously choose to walk away from. That's growth. So the next time you catch yourself biting your nails, don't just react. Pause, observe, understand what your mind is trying to tell you, because beneath that small habit, there's a story. And once you understand the story, you gain the power to rewrite it.